time and your dedication, because this is something that is near and dear to us all, and apparently what brought us all here. So here we are yet again with questions. Why is this happening? Why has nothing changed? What's going to be different? What did we do for the civil rights movement to have failed us? But it's much deeper than that. Other questions like, why us? And as a people, haven't we been through enough? See, Black Lives Matter and its very antithesis are all a result of the rubbish spilling over. A result of racial policies going unchecked post the civil rights movement. The infiltration of drugs in our community, combined with a war on drugs, compounded with the militarization of the police and the cancerous manifestation of institutional racism in America. I know I'm preaching to the choir. But that's where we stand. This is the evolution of the racism that inspired the movement that is the civil rights movement, that actually brought us the Charles R. Drew University of Medicine and Science, the movement that gave us Martin Luther King Hospital, and even put a high school right around so we have this community of education. This is not an intellectual ghetto. Now, as far as police brutality is concerned, the solution to that is really simple and has existed for a long time. Any police officer, I'm actually the son of a police officer, but they will tell you about a man by the name of August Gus Boomer. He believed that the success of police or policing depends on the community. He said that the community must be the police and the police must be the community. The problem is that when we see these things, we see people that aren't reflecting of the community that they serve. So how can you protect and serve something that's completely foreign to you if you're not involved there? You know, that's like trying to be a doctor not going to medical school. I digress. Although there has been a lot of attention on the police, that's only the tip of the iceberg. Where do we go from here? Protests are great. See, it's protests that can create independent and sovereign nations that in Jim Crow, that propel movements like the civil rights movement. But we must go further. We must do more than just protest. We must, as an institution, respond to institutional racism. We must hold whatever institution you belong to accountable to absolve this problem. Now, at Charles, you really don't have that problem. We're really diverse. I mean, look around you. Whether you're a staff, whether you're a student, the colors are all here. But this place is actually the first place I've ever been to in my life that is like this. And therefore, we're kind of not necessarily concerned with that. But all of us are involved in other institutions. All of us. As a community, we have a voice, we have power, and we should utilize that so that we can make a change and make a reality that's not what the media depicts. If you look at the media and how they show us, I'm a black man and my father's a police officer, yet I'm scared. I am scared. I'm fearful that my 6-month-old daughter will not see her father. What kind of world is that to raise a child in? this is how they see us. They see us as a problem, the scapegoats of reality. But this is not us. We are not the Black America that they show on the TV. We're so much more complex than that. We're so much more powerful than that. We're so more transcendent than that. We must work until we can work no more, because people are dying. And we are accountable if we do nothing. We must step beyond sharing posts and disseminating accessible information. Everybody has access to that. It has to be a step beyond that. As a scientist, I work and I investigate problems to try to get to a solution. And I pull information from already existing information. That's fine. But when I publish, that's something more, that's something greater. We all have access to the same information, but we must use that, to gather that, to use as a foundation to propel us in the future. And we must be vigilant in our duty and convicted. We need to be vocal at our jobs, at our churches, at our committee meetings about why Black Lives Matters, and probe feelings like, why does Black Lives Matter hurt you? Why do you need to deflect? Why do you need to scapegoat? Why do you need to run from the truth? See, because white supremacy negatively affects us all, regardless of color, regardless of culture. Because, just think about it. If the stakeholders only let those like them compete for the same prize, then they lose the effect of competition. The best of everyone, everywhere should be represented in everything that is America for us to survive and for us to go into the future and be the best country that we can be. Because right now, we're falling short of success, and the whole world is looking at this. But it's until we make institutions responsible, we will continue to lose our brothers and our sisters in this struggle. However, by being an advocate throughout your spheres of influence, then we will see change, and we will be this change that we seek. Thank you.